the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast. This is a spicy topic that we want to get into today. Did you date your tutor? Like, where are the rules and where's the law around you being at university and having a crush on a tutor or your lecturer? I don't think... I mean, there are so many places we can take this, but as if you haven't sat in a class and thought to yourself, oh my God, could you teach me one-on-one, please?
Hottie with a body.
Sorry?
Hottie with a body.
Right, doesn't matter if they're hot or not, as long as you're attracted to maybe their intelligence, Jess. So that's why a lot of people are attracted to me. They see intelligence with a slight twist of humour. And they go, oh, how do I get more of that?
I thought we promised Tommy would stop lying on the podcast.
Yeah, no more lying.
Okay. Whatever you think of me as a possible lecturer, I hope someone fantasises. You'll hear it on the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Can I get you fired up on a Friday morning with a bit of Stop Hammer Time? Can I talk about the song You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer? Actually, let's find out. Tommy, how much did that song make? Like, I mean,
Great
it was one
question.
of... I mean, oh my gosh, that was... And everyone knew the lyrics. It's one of those very few songs that everyone knows the lyrics. Those pants, we're talking the worst fashion trends later on in the show as well.
Baggy daggy dacks.
MC Hammer pants would have to be right up there. How much money did that song make, Tommy?
$70 million.
That's crazy.
In the mid-90s.
It's crazy, and not many people would know this, but it is actually... It's not his song. He changed the lyrics to the song, but the actual he took a bit from Rick James. Rick James was an artist in the 80s that had a song called Super Freak.
Oh, yeah. I'd actually never put that together. I didn't know that.
Rick James was a very interesting man. He went hard. He abused his body quite well, Rick James, but there's an amazing story behind this that I had no idea about until yesterday. And Rick James talks about it. Have a listen to this.
I've only met MC Hammer one time in my life, and he was a nice guy. I mean, he was okay. But at the time, a lot of rap was going on that was really kind of offbeat, very derogative towards women.
Look, baby, you look real pretty. Let me pull up your shirt and suck your
I really got pissed off because I certainly didn't need the money. And I told my accountants and lawyers that no more rappers are allowed to use any of my stuff. Nothing. I was driving in L.A., and I hear the DJ say something about Rick James, and then he said, this is number 5 in the country, pop record or something, and he played it on and I said, oh, great, I'm back. And then the record stopped, and the guy said, can't touch this. What? And then he really pissed me off. He says this line, my music hits me so hard. And I really got inflamed. His music, and I remember calling up my accountants and lawyers and said, I really thought I told you guys not to let any more rappers use my stuff. I was yelling, and then they said, you're going to be making something. And I said, okay, never mind.
Actually, never mind.
So he told his people, no more. No one else can use my music. No more rappers. MC Hammer got it through somehow, and it's gone crazy. Now, this is one of the producers of the album talking about it. Have a listen to this.
The irony is that he probably made more money from You Can't Touch This than, he made on the original version of Super Freak.
So he made more money from You Can't Touch This than he did with his original song.
And he didn't have to wear baggy pants.
And this is MC Hammer. So Rick James, it's unbelievable, had no idea that MC Hammer was using it and got a little bit angry at the start. And I think he had a bit of a run-in with MC Hammer. But this is what MC Hammer had to say about it.
Rick James is very, very, very happy. And that because of my using his music, it has made him enough money to buy a new Rolls Royce and a new house.
Wow. How good is that? Where did MC Hammer go? Like, did he have another song or...?
No, he's very religious with...
Is he?
Yes.
Okay, followed the Lord.
Faith, yeah.
Took the money.
He did, and I thought he brought out his own line of pants, which didn't go too well.
But you could buy one pair and get 5 people in them. So
Hammer pants.
Hammer pants.
Yeah. Well, he also brought out another song. We got to pray, just to make it today. We got to pray.
And Tommy, are the pants still available for sale? The baggy daggy dacks.
Oh, I'll jump onto Amazon right now. Get you a couple.
MC Hammer pants. Start
and
the
that
party.
original song as well that Rick James was talking about.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about university. Something Whip and I obviously didn't go through. Tommy, you did, didn't you? You did a health science course. Is that
health
correct?
science paramedics there.
What was it like finishing that?
I left just
you
before
didn't
the end.
finish it.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. That's okay. Got a job in radio, did
Tom?
you?
Yeah,
Whoops.
God.
Tom, I know it's a brutally honest question, but I want you to be honest with us
Sure,
today.
yeah.
Did you have relationships with any of your tutors?
None of the older men were interested.
Mr. Johnson?
I did not. I can say no to that one.
Professor Smitherson?
No.
Ash, what did you study at uni?
I studied journalism.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming to great use during Riddle Time, that's for sure.
Well, you didn't really perform too well today. Back to uni for the Riddle Time course. It's a 6-year course.
Ash, can I ask, was there any tutors that you actually had an attraction to, or did you know of anything going on between tutors and students? I know this is a full-on subject, but I just wanted to ask, did you?
No, not at all.
Is it illegal?
No, it's not. This is the thing. And there was an article in the Sydney Morning Herald about this, about an author, Madison Griffiths, who actually, she said in 2016, at the end of her semester, she sent her university tutor a message on Facebook, sporting a crush, and I was eager to see if my feelings were reciprocated. And they were. They went out on a date.
Okay.
But see, this is the thing. It wasn't until 2020 that the University College London became one of the first universities in the world to introduce a formal ban on romantic relationships between staff and their students. But even today, there's no formal statewide or federal bans across Australian universities. So, I mean, I suppose you are legal in age, and with tutors, I'd love to know this, 13, 24, 10. How often is this happening?
It's a big discussion, isn't it? Because if you go back to the thought of teacher-student, you go back and then you add love into it, or a crush or a mix of relationship, you think it's a distraction for the purpose that you're there and for the reason you're paying a lot of money. But then you go, hang on a minute, we've got 2 adults here, and you could apply that to the workplace. That becomes a distraction at work when you're meant to be doing a job that people are paying you money for. I don't think you can stop it.
I think they're strongly against it.
What's
but it's not against the law. This is the thing. You're not going to get booted out of university for it.
Where's the non-bonking policy in Canberra at the moment? Is that still in place for the politicians? Do you remember that law came in?
Yeah.
Where you couldn't have relations with another politician in Canberra?
Well, that's fair enough, but I want to know, does this happen at universities? Because you're at the age where hormones are flying and you're in class. I wonder if... But this is where you have to be very, very careful, because you don't want anyone preying on anyone else. But I wonder how many tutors get offers like this just to say that students have feelings for them.
Yeah, that's why I don't go and do any talks at like afters or anything like that, just in case I get hit on.
They haven't asked you.
Huh?
They could get you back to TAFE for a talk.
They could, but I won't, in case I look like I'm a professor and they are attracted to me. Ash, was there any hot tutors or professors or lecturers at uni?
Nope.
What was a little smile for before you answered?
No.
You smiled.
No one that I was particularly attracted to.
Did you know of any of this going on, Ash?
No, I was trying to think back through all of the heads of department and lecturers and stuff, and I think most were maybe older women.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not.
It just, I was kind of dating guys around my own age at that stage.
Sure. Was there an age gap for you? Oh, Ollie went to university. Let's get Ollie, our producer, in. Tommy, was there an age gap with your tutors as well, Tommy, and lecturers at university?
Yeah, there was quite probably 30-year age gap.
Yeah.
But producer Ollie has a story.
I did journalism as well, so come in handy when I'm getting the calls ready for Riddle Time.
Yeah.
But I was at uni during COVID, so all my classes were over Zoom, and then we had a tutor. I think it was a Friday afternoon. We had a shoot, which is not that bad when you're not doing anything else. Yeah. And then I looked back 30 minutes later and I was like, oh, this is still active. Have I done something wrong, or do I need to click? So I clicked it and I came back on. It was I think he was 55, our tutor, and this young girl, and they're just there and she's giggling and he was talking, and then just the two of them.
Hang on a minute, not in the same place.
No, because it was virtual. It was virtual flirting. And then I was like, oh. And they're like, oh, hello. And then my mic went on. They both looked like that. And then one of them left. And I was like, oh, sorry. So I was just wondering why the link was still active. And he goes, oh, yeah, well, do you have any questions? I reckon I'd sprung them.
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of questions for you, mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your student?
His wife was probably cooking dinner in another room and she didn't know.
Well said, Ol.
See, that's
Scandalous. What university is that? Allegedly, Ol. See, you're meant to be better trained. You haven't done semester 3, have you? You would have known not to answer that.
Well, there's nothing that you can really do about it because they are. I mean, I suppose you make your own decisions after the age of 18.
You're an adult then, aren't you?
I mean, the university would obviously strongly advise not to do it to the lecturers.
Yeah. I mean, it's when some workplaces say no relationships in the workplace. You can't stop attraction, man. You can put as many systems in, but you cannot stop the power of love. Have we got any Celine Dion in the system
No, I
for
don't
the
need
power
that
of love?
stuff.
You don't want to play it? Okay. We move on then, Tom. You don't get Celine. You lose, man.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Ash, just keep talking about Trump and the situation with Elon.
It's a meltdown. It is an absolute meltdown. So who would have thought that these two would have a falling out when they went into office?
If you've just tuned in, Ash, give us the update.
Yeah, so the bromance is well and truly busted up, so get your popcorn ready. So the tech billionaire has slammed these kind of wide-ranging tax cut bills. So he's not happy that it'll scrap tax incentives for electric vehicles. It really could hit Tesla's bottom line. Now Donald Trump is not happy that he's taken aim at these tax cuts. This is what he said at the White House.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
What an
Lots of drama.
And then what did he tweet, Elon?
Yeah, so now Elon has come out. He's fired off a series of tweets on X. He's claimed that Trump would have lost the election without him, so he's kind of taking credit for the election win. He's also spoken pretty controversially about the Epstein records, saying that there's a reason that they haven't been released yet. Kind of indicating or claiming that Trump is mentioned in them.
Oh, of course he would be.
Oh, of course he is.
That wouldn't be no surprise to anybody. I mean,
there's vision of Trump at Epstein parties. Like there's. I mean, we've seen it all before.
All the same crowd.
This is an absolute meltdown now. I mean, I just. Yeah, we all saw this coming. Everyone that gets involved with the Trump administration at some stage has a falling out with him.
Oh, every time.
So, how quickly has it been since Trump's been in office? It's been 6 months, not even that.
Yeah.
Ash, it's been
Not
5
even.
months.
Not even. And I want to know what's going to happen with the Tesla that Trump got not long ago.
Oh yeah. Well, he got the Tesla, but he also got the jet from.
It's a gift. It's a gift. I'm not going to knock back a gift.
Not going to
am I?
knock back a gift. You're mad if you do that. Thank you, Ash.
No worries.
Look, we know that Elon Musk owns X, which is Twitter. If you are on Twitter, go on there at the moment because Elon Musk is just unloading on Donald Trump. It's out of control.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on.
Yeah. All right. It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing.
Now. Emma's representing Glen Haven. What are your plans for the long weekend, Em?
Just going away with a family.
Oh my God! How many kids you got, Em?
4 children.
Oh my God! Okay,
man.
are they with you right now?
Yeah, they're all here. Say hi, guys. Hi.
Right.
Wow.
Are you going to take all 4 of them away with you or leave a couple at
Yes.
home, Em?
No, they're all coming, and my husband.
Well, if they get something
Right.
wong, because they're allowed to help you out, it says here you got Amelia, Will, Josh, and Ethan. If anybody
That's
gets a
it.
question wrong in the car this morning, guys, you're not coming away for the weekend.
Okay.
All right. Good
See ya.
luck.
We got more. No worries. Representing Taramara is Morlana. Hi, Morlana.
Yeah, good morning. How are you, man?
Yeah, really good, Morlana, my man.
Are you going to university at the moment, Morlana?
No, I'm just studying online.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right,
Love that. Good luck.
Emma, you're going first. Get one wrong. Power goes over to Morlana. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds gets the $100 leading into the weekend. Here we go. Em, your 60-second starts now. Why is this weekend a long one? What are we celebrating Monday, Emma?
It's the King's birthday.
King's birthday is correct. Which lolly brand makes killer pythons?
Alan.
Allen's is
Yes.
correct. Okay. Who released the 2017 song Sign of the Times? We just played him, Emma.
Harry Styles.
That is correct. Arigato is thank you in which language?
Japanese.
Yes. Paris Saint-Germain is a famous club in what sport, Emma?
Soccer.
Yes. Better Homes and Gardens airs tonight on Channel 7. Who is the resident vet there?
Dr. Harry.
Yes. NRL legend Paul Gallen played for which club, Emma?
Cronulla Shark.
That is correct. Which country makes the most cheese? Also, Donald Trump is the president.
America.
Yes, Rare Beauty. Oh, she's
clean
gone
sweep.
away.
It's a clean sweep. The car celebrates. Go, Mum. Amelia, Will, Josh, Ethan, your mum's a superstar. Oh, my God.
So sorry, Morlana. You were bloody trying to get in there.
You there, Morlana?
Less Lana.
Yeah, no worries. I know the lady was good.
No,
She was fantastic.
no, Morlana.
No, it's...
Sorry, could Morlana come back another day?
Nope. For now, or Morlana, whichever you want. Let's see how we go.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Made the big announcement, guys. We're putting on the biggest singles party that's ever taken place on the harbour. Yes, we are. And if you are single and listening right now, you can register at the Nova Player and also novafm.com.au. What's exciting too, yesterday there was a flood of women signing up, and we looked at it going, oh, shivers, we need gents. And then I thought to myself, all I need to do to get the gents is to suggest that we have a flood of women. And that will bring the gents in. Have you ever heard of Ladies' Day at the races, Ryan James?
Yeah, I have.
It's now Gents' Day because they all turned up because it was called Ladies' Day.
Okay, mate. All right, settle down. How is behind the scenes going on the website, Tommy? Because I know Whip was talking about some where you actually spin a wheel and you are matched with someone on the website at some stage.
Can we keep working on that?
Yeah, we're working on the Temu wheel as we speak.
It's not a Temu wheel, it's a love wheel, Tom.
Love wheel.
You don't get 75% off your date. You don't.
You don't. It's not how it works.
We can't announce what the luxurious yacht is, but it will be on a yacht on the iconic Sydney Harbour. Now, if you're struggling at the moment, and everybody is, like, this is your opportunity just to maybe put on an amazing frock and make your way to meet some beautiful people. We had such a good time last year. It's intimate. We'll look after you. Drinks, food. We had some
nothing sexier about a boat party, is there? Like if you're going for your first kiss with someone you've only just met, to do it under the harbour bridge is like...
Yeah.
And you know what? You're setting the tone for when you propose in 3 months' time after your first kiss.
No, let's get
back under the bridge.
That's very quick. Hannah in Paddington. Hannah, have you registered yet?
Of course I have. I think I must have been the first one. I saw it and I registered straight away.
Han, we're going to work hard behind the scenes here to help pair you with the right person that's coming along. What do you like in a man?
Honestly, I just love, a little bit cheeky, a little bit funny, but really kind, down to earth. And, I don't even have a type looks-wise, so it's all personality and if we vibe and if we get along. So a boat party was a perfect opportunity.
Love that, Han.
Hannah, does the Paddington Inn still have some really fine men around that area at the moment, or are you struggling to find someone around the Paddington area?
There definitely is, but they do skew a little younger, so I'm hoping there will be some older men on the boat.
Okay.
Oh,
right,
interesting.
At the age of 26, what are you looking for age-wise, Han?
Oh, anything up until maybe early 30s. A little bit older I like.
All right, sounds fussy.
Okay, now she's registered on the Nova Player app. You can do it online as well at Nova FM, so you do need to register. We need to get some details first. Antoinette in Kingsgrove. Hi, Antoinette.
Hi, good morning. I'm the ultimate wing woman. I don't need a ticket. I need 3 tickets for the 3 beautiful girls I work with.
Right, where do you work, Antoinette?
I can't say the school, but I'm a school teacher.
Okay, so Antoinette, in at lunchtime and recess and that, do you girls get together and are the girls just complaining about the men of Sydney? They can't find one?
They're the sad single girls, and they're too beautiful to be sad, and they're too beautiful to be single.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So I said, girls, leave it to me.
Antoinette, do you think the single girls would be looking for single guys that are teachers as well?
No, they just want nice men who are respectful, who are kind, who are gentlemen.
Yep, no
Surely
pigs.
Sydney has some gentlemen left.
Yeah,
well said.
We don't want any reptiles on the boat.
No pigs.
No pigs.
No pigs.
So true, man. I'm glad you said that,
This is what
Antoinette.
it's all about. Okay, so go to the Nova Player app or online at Nova FM, Antoinette. Sit down with the girls today at lunchtime and fill out your registrations. And Tommy, can we give Antoinette a promise here that we might look after her here with a couple of tickets?
I promise you, Antoinette.
Yeah, okay. You're going to come
I
along
don't
as
even
well?
need one.
Okay.
No, I've been married 20 years. I'm definitely not looking.
Yep.
I'm just helping the girls
What
out.
we heard. Oh, Antoinette,
Okay.
I'll tell you what, there might be a couple of young men that take your eye on the night if you do want to come along.
Thank you, boys.
Okay.
Thank you,
You
boys.
say that, but you don't know on the night.
I tried.
Thanks, boys.
Antoinette.
Antoinette's got to go.
She's run
She's
off.
out.
She doesn't want facts in the story. Okay, 3 single teachers, Tommy.
Yeah, already on the list.
Add them to the list.
It's as easy as that.
Oh, my God. I love so much. This is going to be huge.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Here we go, guys. Riddle time at 13:24:10 if you want to have a crack at one of the riddles. They're strong today too, so you really need to start thinking. Ash, you embarrassed yourself last week.
I did.
I
Shame
need-
on my family.
Yeah, no.
The gardener name.
Well, Elon Musk has just mentioned it in a tweet, actually.
What a
which is-
shame. What a shame on Ash. Here we go, guys. First riddle this morning. When it all comes down to it, what actually makes you younger?
NGER.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tommy.
Yes, Tommy.
A bit of a spelling one for everyone
Well
this
done.
morning.
I love
Yeah.
spelling ones.
Way
And
to
you know
work.
what? He's done too many of them before, and he's tried to slide it in, thinking I'll get this one past.
Well, that's
and well done,
interesting.
Tom.
You didn't know the answer, Ryan.
No, I was just
James.
about to say it.
You
Yeah, turd.
might understand the technique, turd, but you didn't have the answer.
Don't you dare accuse me of that, shacket man.
You mad? You mad Riddler in the booth? Here
That
we
would
go.
be a good Marvel character, wouldn't it?
What,
Shacket
Shacket Man. He can shack it anywhere.
It just disappoints everyone. No, just
What do you mean? Keeps everybody warm and gets stylish.
Help! I need help.
It's
Hi, I'm Shacket
Shacket
Man. What are you gonna do? Oh,
Well-
I'll just look good around you.
No, just took a photo of me before in my jacket, and I had the top button done up, so really artistic looking. But then I put the back of the jacket out, holding it like a cape or wings.
Isn't that more of an Eshe look?
Sorry?
Oh,
There's
it
no
is
bum
too.
bag on it, Ash.
Yes.
He made me take the photo in 0.5 so it slimmed his waist down as well.
Doesn't matter.
Well, you can't see the mash, but he's wearing TN Maxes.
Here we go. What's a sport that begins with a T, only has 4 letters, and is played all around the world?
Only has 4 letters.
Yeah. Should I let
What
Ash
is it,
or
Tron?
Fitzy get it?
No, I'll have a crack if you know the answer, Tron.
Perhaps golf?
Spot on.
Oh, there we go.
That was good.
Wasn't it?
Oh, that's a really good
Begins with a T.
Yeah.
4.
I like it. Well done.
one. Yeah, well done. Congratulations to everyone involved.
Only
That's
has
so much
4
fun.
letters in it.
Here we
I'm
go.
having so much fun.
That's great. Feels like the weekend's already here.
Oh, no, you've got a whole day of work.
Um,
I'm
I
actually crying.
I cover what is real and hide what is true, but sometimes I bring out the courage in you. What am I?
Alcohol?
No.
No. Say it again.
There we
Oh,
go.
Tom, no, have a crack. Go on. See if you
I was
get
thinking
it.
perhaps a thick skin. You know, I cover what is
No, Tom.
real, but I... Oh, no, okay, see you,
No.
bye.
I cover what is real and hide what is true, but sometimes I bring out the courage in you. What am I?
It's not makeup, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
you
is
tip
it
rat.
really?
Wow. 3 from 3. Thomas Brian
Oh, my
Ivey.
goodness.
Did you look at the sheet?
No.
Did you steal the riddles?
No, it must be...
Did you write the riddles?
No, I don't think I did.
Thieving Riddler.
No, we're just a bit behind in the show today, and Tom needs to make up time.
That's not true. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't talk to Mandy from Mascot.
Mandy.
Hello, Mandy.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Really good. Fired up for your riddle this morning, Mandy.
Yeah, but first, my husband's going on a golf trip, so I'm going to divorce him, and I can come on your singles party.
Yes, we will find a man that loves riddles just as much as you do. Maybe that's me, Mandy.
Man and a Mandy.
Get in there. No, I don't want your kids there.
Yeah. All right, what's your riddle, Mandy?
Right, I am a box that holds keys without locks, yet they can unlock your soul. What am I?
Can unlock your soul. I am a box without keys. I'm a box without keys.
That can unlock your soul.
Yeah.
Perhaps a piano?
Oh, it is a piano!
Oh, Mandy. See you at the singles party.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.